Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Amanda, also known as Mermaid Hair Donut Care, like donut. I'm here today for another random palette bingo, and this one actually might be posted before another one that I already have filmed and edited, but I was really trying to get like a Valentine's Day vibe with a random palette bingo, so we're trying again. And you're gonna know before I do whether or not I posted this one first or the other one first. So I hope you like some random palette bingos because I love them. I will explain how I do mine a little bit differently. I have all of these like not cardboard, index card like cutouts that I use for a series that I do that's picking out of a takeout container. This one is specifically for all of my new palettes. All of the new palettes that I have used so far are in here. And then this one also has the other, or I should say the former, picking out of a takeout index cards that I used for all of my palettes. So it's kind of a mixture of my new, it's literally a mixture of like what's in my collection right now, aside from like my brand new palettes that I haven't really dove into yet. So I'm going to pick 2 to 3 of these, depending on size, and then I'm going to pick my random numbers and swatch them and create a look. So if that sounds interesting to you, please keep watching because I'm going to hop right into it and pick my palettes. All right, I got my nifty little Unicorn Gang Shop bag, and we're gonna pick 2 to 3, depending. So the first one is, oh my gosh. Okay, Colourpop, What Dreams Are Made Of. That is the Lizzie McGuire Colourpop palette. And then the second one is the Elli Beauty Shift palette. Okay. Oof. I don't know what to do now because the Shift palette, I'm pretty sure that I would only be able to pick like 2 shades, because if I picked any more than 2 shades out of that, I feel like it would get to be like a mess because they're all completely different, all like duochrome shades. So maybe What Dreams Are Made Of, I think, is a 12 pan, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe I'll pick one more and I'll do 3 and 3 from What Dreams Are Made Of and the other palette, and then pick one from my Shift palette. That kind of sounds like it could work. Let's try. Let's try. And hopefully I don't get like a massive palette. Let's see. Oh, okay. This can work. This can work. Little footage for my thumbnail. Although I'm going to cover these up because I don't want anyone to see what they are. But, okay, so the first one we got was the What Dreams Are Made Of palette. I was like, did I pick the right one? Yes. What Dreams Are Made Of by Colourpop, Lizzie McGuire palette. I remember using this. It wasn't like the best quality ever, but I am keeping it because of my love for Lizzie McGuire, which is a reason I will probably be keeping it from here on out as well. But you never know. If it's really terrible, then I might choose to declutter it. But that's the first one. Then the Elli Beauty Shift palette is the second one, which in my like ultimate dreams and thoughts, like I would use every shade in this palette for a look, but I know using more than 2 of these would probably just cause like a disastrous mess. So I'm really hoping for one of these 2 or one of the purples, because I really do want to do, like I said, like a Valentine's Day-ish theme. I have other things that I plan on using potentially to help that out. And then the last one is Limoncello, which I also really love Limoncello. It's very neutral. So I'm kind of actually hoping that that's the direction that I can go in, so that I can use like my neutrals, add some like pinks, who knows, maybe purples. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's do the thing. So I do use my phone to pick the random numbers, so I'm going to do that and I will be right back. All right, we are back. We have picked the numbers. So out of the What Dreams Are Made Of palette, I got number 3, Done and Done. I'm starting to get a little bit better at swatches. I'm hoping. Pretty peachy color. I got 2, which is P.Louise, which is this pressed glitter, which I don't really use pressed glitters anymore, so we'll see how that goes. It's really pretty swatched. I just get nervous about glitters. I don't know. There's more on my finger than there is like on my hand for the swatch. Anyway, then I got number 11, which is Outfit Repeater. Repeater. I just added an extra ER to it. Um, Pretty. Okay, that's exciting. I feel like here is where it could potentially go downhill depending on what comes out of the next 2 palettes. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So for the Shift palette, I only picked one, which I said I was gonna do, and I got number 8. Ooh, which is this stunning shade here. These do not have names, but like, look at how freaking pretty this is. Ooh, okay, wait, that is so pretty. I feel like everything kind of goes together so far. I apologize again, my swatches are not great. But I'm trying and I'm trying to get better. So this is a lot of shades. I just realized I picked 7 and that is definitely a lot. Although I've definitely done quite a few looks that had either 7 and or more shades. So I guess it's not too many. Okay, so for Limoncello, I got number 1, which is this shade right here called Tuscan Fun. I do love this palette. As much as I don't really gravitate towards neutrals, I think I just love that it's like Italian themed. I can't help myself. I got number 2, which is Fly Girl. Not me thinking that said Fig Girl. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. If you grew up in an Italian household, I feel like you would understand that. Okay, so far, not bad whatsoever. I spoke too soon. Number 12, La Festa. The blue. Of course I would. It was going so well until right this second. Not gonna lie, that's a really pretty blue. But where is that going in the rest of this look? This might just be one of those ones where I just pop that in my lower lash line and call it a day because I don't know what else to do with it. But everything else is so like cohesive for the most part. It's all like in a peachy, like, even these are a little bit more of like a yellow leaning, but like all these peachy vibes. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but what I do know is I'm going to go prime and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have an idea. I just need to see if it's going to work. We're trying in real time here. So I primed with my Urban Decay primer potion. I'm taking a Glamlay Scooby-Doo fluffy brush. I'm going in with the shade Done and Done, which was the first like peachy matte, and I'm just going to put that all in my crease. So you'll see what my thoughts are in a minute, but what I want to talk about is I actually already worked today. So I've been trying to film before work and I've been doing a pretty decent job at it, so I am not mad in any way, shape, or form. But today it was snowing and I worked from home for the first time. And starting at the end of the month, I'm going to be working from home 3 days out of the week. So now, one, where are all my girlies that work from home? Like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Like, please give me some tips how to not like get distracted. I'm just curious because this was my first day and it was a rather slow day, just because of the snow. So it wasn't what it's like normally going to be. I know it's going to be like a lot crazier on like regular days. So today it was kind of easy for me to get a little distracted because I wasn't as super busy. Um, but so I'm having mixed feelings mainly for the fact that on the days that I go in office, like that's when I get up early and do my makeup and wear my cute clothes. And as you can see today, I am literally wearing a giant sweatshirt and you can't see it, but I am wearing Valentine's Day leggings that do not match whatsoever because I didn't leave the house. So I'm a little sad because I was doing so well with getting up and doing my makeup and getting to wear my clothes. So if you don't know anything about me, well, hi, I'm Amanda. I already did introduce myself. So I used to work in food service or food industry in general for like the past, I don't even know how many years, a lot. Um, since 2018, I would say, was when I finally got back into food. Okay, pause on that. I'm taking La Festa, the blue, because I have an idea. So let's just see if it plays out. Okay, anyway, so I went from food where I always had a uniform or like a set of colors that I had to wear, something along those lines, or I had a couple jobs in food where I didn't have to wear anything specific. I just had to be basically like comfortable. Like I was wearing, um, like I could wear sweatpants if I wanted to at one of my, actually at both of my jobs really. I wore like a lot of leggings and like just sweatshirts and, you know, like comfy clothes, workout clothes, nothing specific. I didn't have to wear a uniform, but I was definitely not dressing cute and I was definitely not getting any use out of my cute clothes. So all the other jobs that I had in food had a uniform, and I had a certain like uniform shirt that I had to wear with like just jeans, or I had to wear all black. So for the past a lot of years, I don't feel like doing any math because I stopped in, so 5 years because I stopped in 2023. I wasn't wearing like any of my clothes, and if you know me at all, I have a lot of clothes and I wasn't wearing any of like my cute clothes. Like I would wear them on weekends or when I wasn't working, but hardly because by the time I wasn't working, I was just wanting to wear like sweatpants and lounge on my couch. Sorry, I just realized I was like speaking of like slouching and lounging. Um okay, I know this looks a little weird so far, but now I'm taking Outfit Repeater, which was that like fuchsia-y color, and I'm gonna try to make a purple out of these two shades. So let's see. Hopefully it's not like super muddy and gross. And if it is, then oh well, we're kind of rolling with it at this point. Hmm. Okay, let me just continue while I chat. Um, so now this new job that I'm in, I love that I get to get up and get ready. Like I if you would have had told me that I'd be working a 9 to 5, I would have probably laughed in your face because I've never wanted to work a 9 to 5 ever. But, you know, stability does something for a person. So I went from not knowing my schedule until a day or two ahead of time to having a set schedule of Tuesday through Saturday, 8:30 to 5. So And don't get me wrong, I don't absolutely love working 5 days a week in a row, 8:30 to 5. I love having 2 days off, but I wish I had more time off. I I I mean, who likes working? Like everyone's like, "Well, what's your dream job?" I don't want to work. I don't have a job that I dream about having other than maybe doing this. Throwing that out there. Anyway, um but this job got me excited to get to wear my makeup out because for the longest time I was doing makeup kind of like I am right now just for content and not actually like even going anywhere in it. So I was getting to wear my clothes, make cute outfits, wear my makeup, and now I'm going from doing that 5 days a week to only doing that 2 days a week. So I was a little sad about that. I will say now that I have already worked from home for literally one day, rolling out of bed at like 8 to start at 8:30 was pretty nice. So I'm definitely not mad about that part of it. But and then of course I'm like super comfy right now and I'm not mad about that part of it either. But I'm just like a little sad. Is that weird? Like is that weird? I know like a huge plus for a lot of people that work from home is that they don't have to worry about getting up early to get ready and they can just like roll right out of bed and go start working. Um so maybe I'm like totally off base right now, but like I enjoyed getting up early to do my makeup and to get ready and to put a cute outfit on. But that's because I enjoy those things. So I'm torn here. All right, I jumped ahead and threw Alpha Repeater under my lower lash line as well. I am going to take the shade from the Shift palette, which I'm so excited for. This one right here. It is definitely going to add a little bit of a green to it because it does have a green shift. But I'm excited to see how it looks with this. Also, that blue did pretty much exactly what I wanted with the fuchsia, so I am very happy about that. And this shade is so pretty. It's so pretty. I am not mad about that at all. It almost has like a purple shift to it as well. I don't know if that's actually showing up on the lid. I know it's definitely showing up a little green, but I'm not mad about it at all. That is, I love that. Okay, I know I have the press glitter. I think I'm just gonna tap a little bit of it. That's probably more than a little bit, but I'm gonna tap it a little bit like in the center. It gives it that little pop of like peachiness. It adds a little something to it. I'm not mad about it. I definitely don't love using pressed glitters anymore. I used to love them. I got over them really quickly though. I did. Okay. So we only have two shades left to use. So far, I am very happy with how this is coming out. Also, I'm not doing face makeup because I already went to work today. So I'm not going anywhere tonight, and I don't love using face makeup just to take it off like an hour later. I wear it every day when I go to work, um, but I don't like to wear it just like for a few hours and take it off. I feel like it's a waste of my products, and I'm just finally finding out what foundations I do like. So I want to like hold on to them for a little bit longer by not overusing them. Okay, I'm gonna take I just realized I didn't really say any other brushes that I used. I did use the P.Louise what number is this? 199. I love this little tiny, like, it's not even tiny, it's like a medium size, like, fluffy brush. I love that for my crease. And then what brush should I use? I used a Lunar Beauty LBE6 for the blue on my outer corner. I am using a Blend Bunny B1 to take the shade Tuscan Fun, which was this like more warm yellowy neutral, and I'm going to just use that to buff out my lower lash line. I do have to figure out what I'm going to do with this shimmer shade, which was the shade Fly Girl from Limoncello. I think I might add part of that to my lower lash line, or I might just stick it on my inner corner and see if it's actually too dark or not, because it seems like it might be a little deep for inner corner highlight, but I think I might be able to make it work. We're gonna try. I'm actually shocked at how good this did come out so far, so I could not be any happier right now, mostly because I really did want a Valentine's Day like random palette bingo, so I think I'm going to be able to turn this into that. I'm taking Fly Girl. It's very like almost rose gold-y. It almost has like a shift to it. Let's see if I'm gonna start with like underneath. I think I could add that. Oh yeah, wait, that's pretty. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was going to be so much darker than it is, but it's actually a very pretty inner corner highlight. It's just that it's not like super, super light and highlighty, but it's like the perfect pop for this like peachy look. I'm actually so impressed with how cohesive this was able to come out. I really thought the blue messed it all up for me, but because I was smart and thought about mixing my colors, blue and like a fuchsia, to make purple, I'm so proud of myself. I really am, because I didn't quite, like, that wasn't my first thought. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna actually do with this blue? And I started like panicking for a second, and then I was like, wait a sec. Come on, color theory. I can do this. I can do this. All right. So I am planning on maybe doing a little graphic liner. I'm not 100% sure, but we will see. I can't do it on camera because I literally need to be like so close to the mirror to actually not mess it up. So I'm going to finish up the look and then I will be right back. All right, guys, here is the final look. Ignore the glitter that's around my lips. I did have a really bold, like pink glitter lip on, and it was just not the vibe I was going for. I didn't like the way it looked. Instead, I went with the Blend Bunny Bear, but their lip oil in Baby Girl, because it like literally almost matches the neon pink liquid activated liner that I have on my face. I did use the Elli Beauty water activated liner cake in Unicorn Energy. I used the neon pink for the hearts, and I used the neon purple for the liner, like the wing. I know that they're not symmetrical. My face is not symmetrical, so I was already at a loss there. But I tried my best, and I just did a couple cute little hearts. Overall, I actually love the way that this came out. The whole look, like the eye look, absolutely love. The hearts and the liner are okay, but like on a regular day with a regular black wing and this whole look, I would have been thrilled. I love the way this came out. I would absolutely wear this. Like that shade, the standout shade for sure is the Elli Beauty Shift shade, this one right here. It is too freaking stunning to not be used all the damn time. Like, I am in love with it, and I think it makes the look for sure. As far as the decluttering, I'm absolutely never getting rid of this. Limoncello, I love, and I definitely want to hold on to it for a little bit longer, even though I don't use it too much because it is fairly neutral. But I actually love the shimmer on my inner corner. It's like a rose goldy that I was actually very happily surprised with. And then the What Dreams Are Made Of palette, I actually really liked it this time around. So maybe it was just the shades that I was using. I will say, not a fan of the pressed glitter. I probably won't ever use that shade out of the palette ever again. But the like fuchsia shade and the nude or like neutrally shade, peachy shade, I liked. I think they worked very well, and I am happy with the way everything came out. So let me know what you think. Like I said, I love it. It's okay if you don't. Totally fine. Do you have any of these palettes? Elli Beauty, I have a affiliate code and link. It is Mermaid Hair for Elli Beauty. I absolutely love Elli Beauty. It's one of my favorite brands. I have probably like 85% of the products that they sell because I'm obsessed. Oh, I also use the mixing drops from Elli Beauty for my liner and my hearts. So go check them out if you have never. But I would love to know what you thought of this look. Do you like these random palette bingos? Do you have any of these palettes? Let me know. I would love for you to follow along on my makeup journey here on Instagram, on TikTok. It's Mermaid Hair Do Not Care on all platforms. But I really hope you did enjoy this because I have so much makeup that there is always more. Bye.